Alright, so let's do an unboxing of this NAS that you see here, the TS-832P2. Okay, let's do an unboxing of this TS-832PX. So this is the new QNAP. So it comes, the only thing I don't like, as you can see here, it comes with 4 gigs of RAM, very little. And let's change the screen so that way I'll show you the box and at least the basic specs. So as you can see here, it says a quad core. We have 1 SIM, DDR4. It should be DDR5 now. We are in 2025, 2026. So we have 2 ports for fiber. We have 2 ports for Ethernet port, but the bad thing is they are 2.5. They should be 10 gigs at least now. We have one PCI Express, so Gen 2, for if you want to add any extra card. We have the snapshot protection. That it comes with everything. So it says powered by Annapurna Labs, Amazon company. Here, like I said before, 4 gigs of RAM. I don't like that. Very little. At least it should be 8 or 16. And the rest of the box, as you can see, there is the MAC address, serial number, and there is nothing else. So now I'll show you. I took it out of the box already, so I have it here. So to make things faster, so it comes with the QR code here. So that way you can sync it on the cloud. So I like this, the cloud thing. So it's like a Dropbox. Here you have the access to add the PCI Express cards. So if you want to add some. The only thing I don't like much about this is you have 3 screws here. You have to take this, and there is no easy access. Here we have the ports, the RJ45. Here we have the fiber port, so if you want to use, at least in my case, I bought one of these adapters, so the way you can just plug this in here, and then you can connect the 10 gigabit Ethernet. I have switched 10 gigabit, so if I want to utilize, the maximum speed, that is the way to go. They are economical, but it's something else. For instance, Ubiquiti, they have in their switches and in the routers, they have at least 1 port or 2. It depends on the model, that they are RJ45, but 10 gigs. Here we have the USB ports, and there is nothing else. There is no HDMI or anything like that. Here we have 1 power supply. In other models, they come with 2 power supplies, so this is more like a basic model. Here on the front, as you can see here, we have this. For instance, you just pull this out, and it comes with a key. So if you want to lock it, you can do that. I don't like this new design. So it has the key. Okay, that's fine. I prefer the old one. So I have a 1635, for instance, and you push here, and then you can pull it. Looks more premium. And I'm going to start the migration later. So as you can see here, you don't see the numbers. For instance, in Ugreen, you can see the numbers on the front, so I have to write it myself. Something is that I don't like much about this product. You have the power button. Here you have another button, so if you put the USB here, a thumb drive, you can copy maybe some files that you can have like a shortcut with this. So you push this, and then you have maybe 3, 4, 5 files that you need, so that way you can take it very quickly. And in the bottom, you have the feeds, and that's it. So this is very easy to take apart. So just 3 screws, and that's it. And you have on the side, you have the fan for the heatsink, and it has the problem with the fans, over time they will start being noisy, or they can stop working, and that is a problem. Also, it has only 1 card where you can upgrade the RAM. So I'll show you here. So I'm going to take the screws out so that way you can see. And I'll show you later in the Ugreen, just in case if you never seen it before. To me, it's a new brand. At least with this, you cannot install any new operating system. You have to deal with the one that comes with QNAP. For most people, that will be more than enough. But just in case, if you want to know, with the Ugreen, you can do that. So here you have a regular power supply with all the colors. I like it because the new ones, all the colors are all black. And here you have the access for one PCI Express, as you can see. And here on the side, you have the RAM. So in this case, I swapped it already. I put a gigs. I would like to have at least 2 slots, but that is the way it is. And like I said, I don't like much the fan. So because I prefer the heatsink to be taller, so that way you don't need a fan, and you have another point of failure here. When more parts you have, the worse it is. Other than that, I mean, it looks fine. And I'm going to show you, for instance, this is the website, but I'm going to show you, for instance, the Ugreen, so that way you can see the difference. Ugreen NAS, if you see here in the front, you have the numbers, and that is cool. With QNAP, you don't have an easy, the numbers are not easy to see like this. So I'll show you, for instance, if you see here on the side, it says the sequence, and that is why I had to write the number on the hard drives, because when you have to put them back for immigration or for anything, you have to follow the order, so that way you don't have any issues. Other than that, that's it for now. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you want to keep learning, you can go to my YouTube channel, and you can see in my playlist all my classes. So I'll show you, for instance, if you want to see. Also, I'll try to leave in the video description if you want to buy this product. So go here, and then you go here where you see the playlist. You see playlist here, and you have all my classes over there. And if you want to search for some topic, go to the magnified glass and you will see all my videos over there. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.